the twilight of the gods nears, brother will kill brother. Families will be sundered by murder. 4 ages are afoot. An axe age, a sword age, where shields are cloven. A wind age, a wolf age, where the world falls. No one shall be spared.
Welcome to Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion RPG podcast. Prepare for adventure.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Marriage! Marriage is what brings us together today! And love to love.
So are you going to tell them what the Chapel of Love is?
Yep. No, Fiona is.
Even Fiona's cranky.
Yeah, see, Fiona's cranky. I don't have enough love. Nobody's giving me scritches and scratches.
Come here, Fiona.
Hi, baby girl.
Come on.
See?
Come here.
She's feeling the lack of love.
Well, yeah, because we didn't have anyone play the best set character.
Yeah, we do. We now have Fiona to play a Scion of Bastet.
Yeah, so she is best
The romance blogger.
So yes, we are headed to...
So you're going to the Chapel of Love, conveniently located at Caesar's Palace.
Going to the chapel and no one's gonna get married.
And
I'm literally singing this song! Strumming away on my guitar.
And you're getting so many dirty looks with your...
I put in my earbuds and pretend like that I'm on my phone.
Hey, I'll have you know
No hablo
that
inglés,
my
portugués,
singing
solo portugués.
is 3. So
Yeah, it's
add
pretty good.
that with my
What the hell?
charisma.
I'll join
Oh my
Musical
gosh.
accompaniment.
There we go, man. That's 7 dice plus epics.
Aw. Okay, so if you guys want to go for a roll to see if you can try to improve, go ahead and take 2 dice away from your pool.
How do we tell where our pool is?
So you would see if you have a art or craft that's some kind of music. I don't believe you do.
I do.
I mean, I've got dancing.
You do have dancing. You are a dancing fool.
Dancing queen. 3.
You can do...
Oh yeah, baby! Look at that.
So
I got a
roll
5.
the number of dots.
So
I have
you,
filled in,
yep, you roll the number of dots in your ability
I have dancing.
and your attribute. So you pick an attribute that you're using to express through the dance, like your dexterity or your
Empathy.
appearance or charisma.
Charisma.
I did charisma and
This is
singing.
Okay, so you add those together.
Okay, yeah.
I'll give it
All of my dice.
Yes.
intelligence and dancing.
Intelligence and your dancing.
Do those go together?
They do if you are using your dance in a cunning way.
And
I feel like
especially if you're Greek in Caesar's Palace.
Have they all broken out into a musical routine?
Can I
around
borrow-
You are the lone
Yes.
sea of sanity in a ocean storm of music and expression.
It's a dance mom.
So what
Now,
passes?
do I
So-
do 7 and higher?
This is a 9,
So those are good.
and that's a 7, so those are 2
good.
successes.
Does she have any epics?
Not that
In
one.
And-
does she have an epic in the?
6. So
Intelligence?
I've got
Probably.
But you got it 10
yeah.
to re-roll,
Okay.
right?
No, 10's a
If you
double.
go...
So you've got 4 because you have a 10.
See, it would be a little more if you went dexterity, lithe, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
10's counts as 2
But you
successes.
succeeded.
So what does that
And
mean?
Jim normally
So-
doesn't do the one.
Well, in Scion, ones aren't critical fails.
Yeah.
You can fail, but you don't remove successes with ones, which is weird.
Some people like to.
Well, in White Wolf you do.
I has this many paths.
You have that many?
I have
Okay, you guys are ridiculously happy, jolly, sexy. All these. You actually realize with granted the island of solitude in the center of all of you, that people are actually smiling when seeing you guys. You actually see a couple that's fighting at one point. They actually stop, look at your procession, and kind of like do that whole subtle to the.
I'm going to pull out
As I was going to use Kelly's hand as an example, and you see the subtle hand hold.
Oh, alright. So I pull out some business cards.
Okay.
And I walk up to these people. We're just demonstrating the power of dance and song and improving a relationship.
And you give it to the gal, and she's like, we were just going to cancel our reservation at the Temple of Love.
Honey, no.
And we're doing
Book
another
another one, in
refrain.
fact.
Go to the chapel.
Treat yourself to a spa day.
Gonna get married.
Together. Couples massage.
With a little bit of rock flair.
Tuatha do spine.
Yeah. Apparently, Miss Tuatha do spying. I should have opened a spa.
Okay, so you guys are performing as you guys go up to the Chapel of Love.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice the poor secretary working there, her phone, all 10 lines are full, and she's striking red through the schedule book. And
Are there a bunch of angry people in the...
They're all
there are
canceling
people
their
fighting
reservations.
outside. They're saying, I don't know why we even did this stupid idea, why we're getting
We're
married.
still singing.
Well, as you guys are approaching with your musical entourage, you actually are making people stop and pause and think without the anger squeezing their heart and the horrible twisted love feelings into to love turning into badness.
Even Fiona's purring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
It's a sign.
It is.
Oh, hi.
That is,
And,
she's happy.
You notice there's a sign on the doors of the chapel that basically says normally says the priestess is in session, so come on in. And it's flipped saying priestess is out. And you got her itinerary where she's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Her itinerary is really flighty.
Okay, so
Are we sure?
I'm gonna open the doors.
Okay? The gal on the phone gives you this, and she doesn't do anything other than just say,
I give her a card. We're here to take care of your problems.
I'm ordained. Internet.
I'm ordained too.
It's a double lady ceremony.
Are you kidding? As if a real moon hunting goddess? You know how many redneck weddings you've probably ordained?
I'm
The
ordained
hunt
in
is
like
on.
4 different churches, okay?
It's a shot bow wedding.
So go ahead and give me a
It's a crossbow wedding.
empathy and manipulation or charisma. What combination do you
I
have?
think empathy and charisma is good.
Okay.
So
Let's see just how well you're getting her to work for you. 'Cause you are.
my epic charisma counts as an automatic.
Yes.
Your delicious pie.
And I'm going to spend an expression.
Okay.
Does that give me an extra dice?
Yeah, it gives you how many points you have in expression.
3.
So 3 extra dice.
This is why I have all the dice.
Because it's Scion and it needs all the dice.
Alright, so 1,
Oop, there's a 10.
2, 3,
Oh my god.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Epic.
So when you come over and you open up to her, you just see her face beam. That there is this goddess before her that is going to make life so much easier because she's losing her shit right now.
People are that
She
way all the
used
time.
to
on my
love
show.
this job. She used to love this job. Really, she comes, she sees the happy people. Now she can only think of how this job has ruined her life, and maybe because of this job she doesn't have love. But then all of a sudden you beam and tell her it's going to be okay, and you make that soulful connection.
Do we have a fate bond now?
Actually, I
you have
doubt
to
it
roll.
because your legend's 4.
My legend is 3.
Your legend is 3. I rolled really well. but I need 7 successes. I only have 3. That's why here it's really hard to fate
Okay.
bond. Because
Unless you're all acting in tandem,
All right.
and then you fate bond the dumpster.
Oh.
I made 5 rolls and I got lots of successes. All the 10s that day. It was good. So she looks. She says, "Please help, whatever you can." I know the priestess was in a group went to talk to her, and she said, "Hold all her calls," and they were together, and then I must have fell asleep at my desk, and then when I woke up, the phone was calling, and anything you can do would be great.
Well, I'm opening the door first.
So the door does seem to be locked from the inside, by the way. I mean, you could try a
In a
cool
moment.
thing. I
I
mean,
can try a cool thing.
Oh, you have psycho bomb
Mm-hmm.
on bar entry?
Did you know that this poor woman who's been working so hard here today has been holding the calls for the priestess so she could have a conversation with an unknown group of people?
How wonderful. There must be a very private ceremony going on.
Did they give you a name?
and she looks at you, and then all of a sudden she like does this like space cadet thing. The woman was really important. I mean, she was in a toga and everything, so it must have been important.
The priestess or the people coming to speak to her?
Oh, the priestess always wears her formal robes, which, you know, but the woman, she had a toga on, and I don't remember much, just that she had a toga on and she had some people with her.
Could it have been Granny?
No.
Granny was already
Granny's
there.
the high priestess.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking lasting impression,
There are a lot of people who wear togas.
especially at Caesar's Palace.
That's true.
Although the centurion
But she's like blanking on the details. It's like she's got a brain
is-
cloud.
You seem like you've had a very rough day.
Oh, it's been the worst. Having you here is like the highlight of my day. I don't know if I would have had 5 more minutes of that call without someone like you coming along and making me feel better.
Seems
But
like you need like 10, 15 minutes to go get some coffee. I'll watch the desk.
Oh, that is so great. I mean, that's exactly. I mean, I fell asleep at the desk earlier. I mean, how tired was I to fall asleep at the desk?
Which one of you has center of attention again?
I have center of attention.
My dear, could you be a dear and distract the crowd for a moment?
Are you gonna open the door?
Probably.
Okay. All right.
So she's grabbing her I Heart Cupid coffee mug, and she's heading off to go get herself some coffee.
Aw.
Try to be out of earshot. I would hate to have to really resist this.
And
That's not gonna happen. You're gonna be in earshot.
Fine, I'll spend a willpower.
Okay, but the thing is, just don't look. Center of attention, you have to see.
yeah,
Mm.
it's
Okay.
sort of like, you know.
I thought it was a supernatural, like, you
No,
don't have to
it's
see.
It only if you're paying attention to her is she like all eyes on her.
What if I do this? Eyes on 2 things.
Then you're screwed, because when one eye hits, it's like tractor beam plus the other eye.
Yeah, you better oh my god. You should come help me at the desk
Oh,
or cover
do
your
that too.
eyes.
Why aren't you bossy? Go
I'm
help
just-
anyway.
Trevor used to go crazy when I do this.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it this way.
Oh my god.
I can do it this way. I can
Oh
do it
my
all.
god.
Freaking
used to-
chameleon eyes.
He used to like,
So what are you guys gonna do?
What, Jocelyn? You don't like that?
all right.
No.
How about this way?
No.
So you're basically gonna unlock the door. Okay.
Well, I'm asking for distraction because it involves
Okay,
taking
yeah,
out
I'm
a
like,
sword.
okay, so I'm like,
Sword, sir.
it's like, who
The
here
steel kind. And not that
wants to
steel
get
kind.
married? Who here wants to rock and roll?
I am very busy looking at the
And
book
I'm doing.
and
So
ignoring
I
her.
will
Because you're
spend
doing your best Elvis impression.
legend to
Humming Eye of the Tiger.
to
Do-do-do-do-do.
Rising up
Challenge our rival. No, I'm gonna like.
Do you need a copy of Hero?
No.
Okay, you know your pattern.
Yeah, no, for the center of attention.
Borrow a pencil.
Yeah, let me just double check it. Okay. Set full center of attention.
Do you have any investigation or is intellect your top skill set?
Perception and wits.
I've got into investigation.
Stealth. Ooh, stealth.
Stealth is handy.
Okay. So, I'm going to spend a point of legend to hold everyone's attention for the number of minutes equal to my epic appearance dots. That's only a minute.
Only? It's a minute.
No, 2 minutes.
Okay, because you have appearance too, but you're going to wait till the doors are open, right?
No, he's trying to unlock it.
Well, no,
under
he's pulling his sword out.
Yeah, and that's what he's using to...
No,
Oh, then why are you pulling the
He
sword
hasn't
out?
opened the door yet.
because I haven't opened the door yet.
As long as
this
you-
pencil's out of that.
No, that's my...
That's your good luck pencil.
Sorry.
Here.
Okay.
I joke because all of her, she's picky with her pencils.
Hey, I'm very particular with my pencil.
So if I don't have to spend a willpower to resist the center of attention, I am going to use the sword to step through the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but also
So-
don't look on the video camera.
Because for her power to
on
work, the
camera.
doors have to be open. She has to be seen by who's there. So if you're stepping through the door and she uses her power without the door being open, it doesn't.
Yeah, as long as you're not looking at me, either be...
I don't know what we're talking about. I'm talking about going into the locked door. She's distracting people so that they don't see
the
me
outside.
swing at the door with
Well,
a sword.
From the outside, you guys have a clear shot to opening the doors. There's no witnesses.
Oh.
But
But
what
what
about
about
the
all the-
secretary that was like, blah, 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 blah?
She just made the secretary go get coffee.
Oh, so
Oh.
we can just unlock it then.
Yeah. So while you guys were plotting, she was getting rid of the secretary to go get coffee.
Oh,
Secretary
there's-
left her in charge.
I'm in charge.
Okay.
Well,
We
if you have
changed
keys, if you have
from-
keys for the door, that's great.
I ruffle through the drawers.
You see this big keychain with this big bedazzled heart
Oh, this looks promising.
and a little tiny chubby cherub.
Oh dear.
Oh.
So delightfully, garishly, charmingly, full of love.
In the temple of love.
Is there only one key?
There's only one key.
And it just
Well, that
happens
was
to be the
ridiculously
cherub
simple.
penis.
I mean coffee.
Coffee's a great thing, but, you know, good for talking her down off a ledge.
Hi, Fiona.
Okay, so you guys are opening the door.
Mm-hmm.
So you are this direction. You see this Greek temple that's covered in garish pink silks.
Looks
There-
like
there
that
seems
temple
to
was
be a-
closed down with Pepto-Bismol.
There's a breeze from fake open windows, but the windows do seem to have light outside, so this must be a weird spot in the building where they actually have lighting.
Or we're somewhere that's not quite just here.
Well, no, you
Or
don't have a
it's
feeling that you've
lighting.
changed dimensions. That does happen in Scion, but not really at the hero level.
So
as
no
much.
ripples, no nothing.
Yeah, no going into the Feywild type of thing. But
Okay.
That's
And-
a relief.
and as you open the door, you happen to see the dark purple circles are 4 folks dressed up in, they look like, Italian mafia suits. There's 1 woman, 3 guys, really, really scoury on the face. And they seem to be cleaning up. These 2 are keeping guard, and of course they're immediately, when the doors open, they're swinging to give you guys attention. You notice that they've got bulges under the suit.
Ah.
And go ahead and all of you guys roll a perception.
Just
Perception
perception.
It would be awareness.
Awareness.
Awareness plus perception.
Yep.
Oh lord.
Awareness.
Where do I find
So,
perception?
awareness,
Oh, there.
and
Okay.
then perception.
Are we doing...
Oh,
okay,
okay,
so
so-
perception and
Now,
awareness.
the black square means you have 1 automatic success. So when you roll your dice, you get to add 1 success afterwards.
2.
Oh my god.
3?
Out of 5 dice, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ha 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 ha.
Oh
I
my
can't
god.
tell if that's a 9 or a 6.
Let me see.
Wow. And you
it's,
got
6.
4 successes plus your
Because it's-
your epic, so you have 5
That's
successes.
60.
That's 60,
So
so
the
it's
other one
90.
was 90.
Okay.
So,
So
Wait,
Okay. I got one.
the 8, the 9, the 8, and the
was
7.
that what? Did
Oh,
you
is
roll
that a
that one?
7?
That's a 7. Yeah.
I rolled a
7 and higher. 10's count as 2.
Boom. You were not unaware.
So what did you
So,
I got one.
get? Okay.
what does that
So-
mean?
This side of the table saw a lot, and it's kind of scary what you saw.
Y'all saw a lot.
You guys see on your side of the table that these 2 guys swinging around with their guns. There's some tapestry. There's a window over here that the curtain's been broke open and the window is gone. It looks like it's ripped out. As in like something cannonballed through the window in an exity fashion. And
Someone
these guys
had
are
gas.
messing with something with a lot of the like altar cloth. They're folding up and folding on in on itself.
Stealing something.
Or
You
someone.
two, with your eagle perception, it must be your, love godness and your huntingness, notice that the cloth that they're folding up and seeming to like stuff into a trash bag is got blood stains all over it.
Oh, fudge.
And you see the glint of steel instruments on the
Does it
cloth
like
that they're
earth?
closing.
Sacrifice.
It's rubbed. That's all.
On the altar of love.
She likes her.
And you guys notice that
Shoulders.
there's a container of some type that looks to have some red meaty piece of meat in it.
Yeah, they sacrificed something.
Yeah,
Oh,
somebody got their
no.
heart cut out.
Somebody got,
Mm-mm.
most likely on the altar of love, which could be why we're getting the bad juju.
Oh, that is some bad juju.
See, even Fiona
I
feels
know.
Yeah.
See, all of a sudden she's got her bad juju on.
Uh-huh.
She's got to take it out on the couch.
No, I don't need the love.
So everybody go ahead and roll your join battle.
All right, so that's just the 5 dice.
Mhm.
If I've got 5.
So, I'm sorry,
Yes.
I didn't calculate this ahead of time.
It's your
your join
wits and
battle-
your awareness.
Okay.
Do you
and
get
any
any-
epics?
And any epics. So,
Epics are automatic.
so,
So
all right.
for
3
you,
and 3 is
Wits.
six.
it's right there.
Wits
So
and
three
awareness.
Oh, just
3.
Yep.
And then do you have any
Actually,
epics?
ignore that 3. It's actually 6.
You
So
do
change
not have
something
any
on your character.
wits.
Yeah.
Epics.
And a
So
wit.
6. Yep.
3. 4.
7's count, right? Yeah, 7.
Yep.
Oh
So
my
you
god, I got 4 with 3 dice. I got 2 9s.
I got 3 9s.
Wait,
which is pretty
The
cool.
9s only count as 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I got
Yeah.
a 10.
Yeah,
Oh.
3.
2 9s and a 10.
Uh,
1, 2, 3. Do ones take away? I
My
don't
purple
remember.
ones
no,
seem to
not
be rolling
Scion.
better
this
than
is
my
6. This is
pinks
7.
right now.
Yeah, my purple's did good this one.
That's
I
That's
got a
60.
success
Yeah.
last,
So it's the
but-
6. 'cause
I
it's
got a
the
4
10.
too.
So it looks like 1 success.
Yay for epic
And a 7.
wits.
Oh, so
Oh, I
2.
don't have
Yeah.
that
2.
bits, but
I was
Okay.
just lucky.
Jazz, what'd you get?
4.
4.
oh, we got a lot of 4s.
I got the average.
4.
I got a 4 too.
Wow. Schnikey.
So we all join battle on 4.
My sad little.
Ooh, you got a 4.
They also rolled 4 with only 4 dice.
Oh,
I rolled 4 with 3 dice. I win.
You are magic.
So, sweetie, would you open up that guy? Everybody grab a mini to represent yourself.
Okay.
Makes life easier. All of my guys are picking this one because it's really easy
I'll
to
take
keep
this
track of
one.
that one. If you want to go with the warrior,
Wanna
the
be
warrior
this
woman,
one.
you want to be the
Manticore.
The
Although
manticore.
actually I need one with a bow.
Okay, so the way it works, here's the battle wheel. The highest roll, which happens to be all of you at 4, is 0. And then you count down from there. So 4, 3,
I'm
2.
being snickety.
I'll just use this one.
I'll use this one.
So you had 2,
Got a sword.
so you're there. So
I used the dragon thing. just
I'll use
because.
this fat guy sword.
your favorite, the red brands,
Apparently I need to look at the speed of this thing.
and you pick the kobold with the blades, the wicked looking kobold.
Yeah, I figure it's closer to dagger because claws. I liked that technical term sound.
Yeah, that was very good.
I've been doing that a lot in classes and going, that's a technical term.
It is.
Solid.
Here's the one with the bow if you would prefer it.
Cody, how did you
She wants the
end
manticore.
up on a
Okay, then I'll
poster
use this
for
one.
the library?
I work there.
Did they just like
Hey, we
grab
need
all
people
the
to go take
employees? We
pictures.
need someone to take a picture
Who
of.
doesn't mind doing this thing? I'm like, I'll go. I got paid for like 30 minutes of not doing any work.
Nice.
So since all of
It's
you
funny, like 5 people have
fours-
asked me this week, like, is that you? I'm like,
Who's got the highest dex?
Counting epics or
Yeah, counting epics.
I got 4.
Which one of you would like to go first?
It's your grandmother. You should go
I'll go
first.
first. Okay.
Okay.
So, let's see here. I am going to. Hold on. I need to check something with Trick Shooter.
Uh-oh. She's gonna get tricky with it. Na 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 na.
That's okay. I'll play my typical stall tactic.
You can always
The one
stall
of
them. It's okay. Hold on.
Can I
Here
have
we
a
go.
chocolate?
Yes. Yes. Indeed.
See, that's what we should do. Is in the next battle, use chocolates for the bad guys. When you kill them, you get one.
ooh, I'm gonna stab it over and over and over
I feel
again.
very solid about that plan.
It was almost like the D&D with the gummy bears, but that plan really was dangerous.
The thing about gummy bears is when you bite 2 of them in half, you can stick them together and make it a hybrid.
Yes.
What do you do?
We used to stick them to our shirts in high school. I did not
I
know
bet
why
you
we did this, but we
anything-
did.
things you
I
do?
licked one once and flicked it up to the air conditioner vent in
Yeah.
the classroom. It started for like
That's how
2
you
weeks.
stick them to your shirt. It was like a logo.
Yeah. I can afford gummy bears.
And then your GM looks at you and goes, "You ate all my gummy bears. They were the
Small and the
sugar-free
giant
Harborough ones.
Oh.
Make your Constitution save."
Oh no.
Wait, what did you say?
The Harborough ones, the ones that give you explosive diarrhea.
Oh, the sugar-free ones.
The sugar
yeah.
substitute ones. The GM has tricked you. They were all poisoned. Make your Constitution save.
One of my old roommates wanted to desperately get a bag of those.
And do it. Oh.
No, not for her.
Oh.
For her ex.
Oh.
Because he was a douche.
Well, she was clearly having one of these Valentine's days.
Yeah.
And that's why I only do Black Forest gummy bears, because they're not only delicious, they're tasty, and they're GMO free. They now actually say that on the label.
Well, as long as they're explosive diarrhea free. It's
Yeah,
a
I'm
really
fine.
big
That's
thing.
the implication.
I like
Oh,
the
here she
ones from
comes.
Sprouts
Hi,
that come in.
girl.
I will actually use center of attention
Okay?
so that they all look at me, and hopefully then that gives you guys free access to do whatever the.
And for those in your team that don't have center attention, to say what it does.
Okay, hold on. Let me read it then.
Yeah?
I like it.
It's good chocolate.
What? Did I touch your hip?
I went too far.
Oh.
Hold on.
Now you must give the Fiona a butt rub.
Okay.
No, don't
Oh.
give her a butt rub.
Oh.
No, she'll claw
She does
your-
not like that. There are many things she likes. That
Okay.
is not one of them.
So for center of attention, whether he's Hugh Jackman on a set of The View or Phantom of the Opera going on unmasked at a masquerade ball, the sign commands the attention of everyone in the room. This knack is best used when making an important entrance, which she did,
Cowards.
but can also serve as a wonderful broad spectrum distraction.
Which it
Okay.
works.
The character walks into a room, the player spends a point of legend, and all eyes in the room, as well as the eyes of the people watching remotely via live security can broadcast, turn the character's way. For every legend point spent, the character can hold everyone's attention for a number of minutes equal to his epic appearance dots, which I have 2 in epic. Okay? Onlookers can carry on with what they're doing, and keep talking among themselves, but their attention remains fixed on the Scion. Titan spawner Scions can resist this knack. They may spend a point of willpower to direct their attention elsewhere. Should the Scion of epic appearance spend another point of legend to continue the effort, subsequent minutes can resist the party spend matching amounts of willpower to keep them from being distracted.
So, we
So
just
I
need
can
to,
drain them, from of their willpower. Hopefully, if we don't even know if they're.
So we have to not be looking at you when you do this.
Actually,
Actually, it says
Yeah.
all eyes in the room.
Yeah, you're
so-
making
Yeah.
grandiose entrance.
So if
So
we let
then-
you go in first,
well, we already entered, didn't we?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did.
But
Okay,
I'm just gonna
well-
shoot it then.
Well, you're doing a
or we could spend some willpower. It's cool.
willpower. You just. By the way, those that are new, if you act to
I'll
your
spend
calling,
a willpower.
which for you is competitor. I actually put it on the wrong line.
Oh.
So if you act very competitive, like trying to play Legolas to somebody else's Gimli, you earn back willpower, so being competitive is good. If you're a libertine and you act very libertine-y, that's how you can warm.
But a libertine has to have specific vices.
Yeah.
It can't just be anything.
I'm giving broad strokes.
That is one thing I
sack
forgot.
and my sack. A sack of chocolate.
Oh, you're
and my
calling?
sack.
No, the
Nature?
Nature is libertine.
Okay.
What's my nature?
Your nature is competitive.
Is it my calling? It's competitive.
No, it's your nature. Calling is a brief description of what your character is.
It's like your job.
I am a supernatural detective who goes on the road.
Or Dr. Ruth meets Oprah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I spent a point of willpower to resist
Okay.
her.
You're like,
Right.
she's stunning, but she's just not your cup of tea.
I've seen her do this before.
Mm-hmm.
I know how it goes.
Okay, so literally all four of them turn around. The guys at the altar stop what they're doing and just turn to look at her, and you can see them like drop a chest spreader, the medical instrument.
Oh.
Yeah. Heart.
Or your lungs.
No. They're going to be your pantheon, I bet
Who
you
rips out the
anything.
lungs?
And the heart blood
Someone
is
who's
The
got
Vikings?
asthma.
the heart blood is always the more important.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are walking in. What would you like to do? They're looking directly at her. How far do you walk in, by the way?
Hold on, where's the... I'm going to walk into here,
Okay.
so that will hopefully give them opportunity to work around me.
Okay.
So,
Can I shoot someone between
You
bows?
can. And that's the bow.
My bow is 5. Yeah, I'm the bow.
are these people scions?
Don't know yet.
If I use my...
If you use your perception, you might be able to.
All right,
Or
I'm gonna-
if you have some other shtick, you
I
can
have the Enek Hero's Brand's eye.
Oh, you do.
Yes, I do.
Okay, if you use that, you would be able to find this out.
Right.
Would you like to use that ability?
I think, given this is a one-shot, I'm going to spend it all. Yes. All right.
That's what I figured.
So, at the cost of 1 legend and a dice pool of my perception and empathy, I understand the demands of Enek upon the Scion. So, with this power, the Scion assumes a canny and wise attitude, watching carefully and allowing those insights to influence her judgment. The information that comes with this power was of old called this really long word, and is often used in later boons, blah, blah, blah. Once the power is activated, the Scion rolls, adding in any successes from epic perception. For each success, she can judge the Enek of one individual present, beginning with those with the highest legend. Reading someone's Enek grants the Scion knowledge of what his highest virtue is, what his lowest virtue is, and what his nature is. This can be activated once per scene.
Okay. So you use your uncanny eyes
Yes.
as the divine ichor.
That.
Sorry.
Thank
The
you.
writing thingy.
I need to...
As your divine ichor focuses at your eyes for a quick second. You get that classic movie focus on your irises, your eye.
Yes. Perception and empathy. Great.
Two skills that you're good at.
Plus 1 epic perception. I have 3 successes.
Okay, you can tell with your power that these are not scions. They are mortals.
Okay.
But they seem to be tainted with Titan essence.
Mm.
Like, not like, the people that are affected by the general malaise.
They're
But
augmented.
these guys are tainted. Well, not augmented, but they've been in close proximity to a Titan long enough that their virtues are theirs.
Mm.
Like they're cultists
foot
or
monkeys.
followers or,
Fiona.
All right.
Wolfram Heart.
Oh, great. Is that my whole action doing the Brand's eye?
Is it an action?
I rolled dice. I'm just like, I'm seeing
Okay.
more. So am I just perceiving
You
and
can
that's...
move. So yeah, you can still move, but yeah, you just like take a moment and take in the whole scene.
Alright, so I'm going to move to...
And by the way, you do notice, because it does give you one thing, that you do notice something Scion when you look across the room. The heart. All of a sudden, your vision keys in like a glow of the divine ichor from the plastic
they
container.
killed a Scion.
There's wisps of Scion energy and the thing is, the wisp goes to a line, and like smoky trail goes out the window.
They killed a Scion. Bitches must pay.
That seems not good. So the two people up on the dais seem like they're probably the cutter openers.
Yeah.
And the two closer to us seem like they're the mooks who are going to try and fight us.
Exactly.
Mooks is a very good
description.
Yeah. It's the term from my other game group that I haven't played with in like 4 years. So I'm going to move to the guy who is towards the bottom of your... There, yeah, that one. Within sword range of that person. And draw my sword.
Okay. Yeah. To which, he's not even noticing as you walk behind her. His eyes are still on her.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just getting in position.
Blonde hair, so I'm like, oh.
This would be correct?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Ooh, facile.
Our dear musician is far better than these mooks with their reaction time. So I don't even have to ask what your dex is.
Two.
What would you like to do?
So quick survey. Let's see. Mooks, they're tranced. Mooks, they're tranced. Bloody hell, get out of my head. Body, crap in pieces. I'm going to go after whoever was trying to escape. Be they victim or
this window's blown open. So if someone was trying to escape, they're gone. They jumped out a window.
Right, but I don't know how far away they got. Okay. So I'm going to try to reach that window as fast as I can.
Okay. Do you have something like lightning sprinter?
I don't.
Okay. So about how fast do you go?
My dex is 2, so dash is 8.
Okay. So you're making it pretty much past these guys.
Can I get my sword out on as part of that dash? Okay.
Well, you're already pulling it out before the door's open.
How high is that window?
This window?
Yeah.
These are like 12-foot little church windows that go way high.
So they're arches.
So, but the bottom of it is at the floor?
Yeah, it's at the floor.
Are we on an upper floor or on a...
You're on like the 30th floor.
Oh, dear.
Oh, well, knowing that, I still want to go see.
The chapel, isn't the chapel like a building within a building?
Mm-hmm.
So you're on the 30th floor inside the chapel, and then you go out the window of the chapel, and you're still on the 30th floor.
Well, actually, if you get there, you find out that's the actual edge of the building.
Oh, okay. That is a window to the outdoors.
That window is real light, actually.
Yeah. I have the sky purview.
Mm-hmm.
Andy.
Hey, baby.
I can't.
Okay, so the mooks are looking at you.
If you want fun and you think I'm sexy.
And you just hear the one at the altar say, "You know what you have to do. We're supposed to kill anyone." And I'm doing a very bad Greek accent here.
Yeah, no, it's
very
horrible. Bad.
It's horrible.
Were we all supposed to be able to do things before this?
Well, everybody on 4.
Yeah.
What's your dex?
Oh, my dex is 2 in the box.
And the box?
Yeah.
So that means it's 3.
3.
Okay, what would you like to do then?
So, I'm a doctor. Does this mean I'm very good with human anatomy?
You are very good
and musculature.
And you have a dagger that you're really good at throwing that returns magically to you, and you can hurl to the horizon.
I was more thinking like, have I the ability to lightning sprint and like hamstring the two standing on the altar around the body?
No. Do you have lightning?
He has lightning sprint.
Oh well, then
you could hit both of them, but that's what's called dividing your dice pool. You'd have to figure out your dice pool. Take a penalty for multi-action, which is take 2 dice out of your pool, and then split your pool between the 2 attacks.
Don't do it. You're too low to
do it.
If you were a fighty type, I'd say you're safe to do it. If you had like 8 dice or more to roll, and you had some epics to automatically do it.
You're all brainy.
The way you are built, you can throw your dagger quite accurately.
Yes.
And you can throw it all the way to the horizon, practically.
Yes.
And it comes back to you magically with your evil obsidian dagger of cuttiness.
That's the technical term.
I'm going to pick my teeth with it and then throw it.
It's what they called it in med school.
Okay.
No, in med school they called it a scalpel.
No, it's an obsidian scalpel because it's easy and tedious.
Actually, obsidian scalpels are...
You got it.
Yeah, because
Quite
of the
gymnastic
atomic
when we
structure
want
of
to
the
be.
glass.
Yes.
I'm going to
And-
throw my magic dagger.
Who are you going to throw it?
The one on the upper side of the...
This side?
No, the farther but on the upper.
That
of the
one.
two. Yes.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give me your dex plus your throw. And any boxes or epics, those count as an automatic success. And remember, you can add your virtues or spend willpower to reroll if you
I'd
don't
add some, like one of your virtues. Like, what are your virtues?
Conviction,
Uh-huh.
courage, duty, and loyalty.
He's
I'm
not
pretty-
very loyal.
I'm pretty like
But
resolute
you're
in what I want to do. I'm like I'm a freaking
Conviction?
Conviction.
Yeah.
That's good.
Spend,
So
but
mark
that
an
gives you,
X in the little box.
and that gives you 4 extra dice to your roll.
Especially now that, you know,
4, 5.
you saw the chest spreader hit the table. You're like, I'm a doctor. That's a chest spreader.
That's an expensive piece of equipment, you bastards.
What is that doing in the church for marriage?
It's not that
I
kind
mean,
of
I don't
marriage.
find the sanctity of marriage that much because you know my
But you
fertility things.
You
But
still don't
yeah.
expect a chest spreader
No.
in the chapel of love.
no, maybe like
Maybe in divorce court.
maybe a hair spreader because the Catholic. Welcome to Ash Wednesday, being a Catholic, everybody. All right. So an 8, a 9, a 10, a 9.
So now set all your successes to the side.
Yep.
So you got 5
So
successes.
you have 5. Now look at your weapon. It's got damage. It should be like
3 lethal.
3 lethal. So take your successes plus your 3. So add 3 dice to your successes and roll those. That's your damage pool.
Does he
Add
get?
another dice because you have a 10 in there.
Yeah.
And does
No.
he get? He gets his epic.
And he gets your epic on top of it. So that's an automatic success.
This
So
is
just
an
know
automatic.
that there's 1 success on top of that. So roll those for your damage. You
Do
hit.
I roll
You
more?
hit.
Do I-
No, those were.
Roll
Their
this.
defense value is 0 because they're paying attention to her. Guy doesn't even see your dagger
can't-
fly out of your
They
hand.
can't prevent this.
I can't see what that
Ooh,
is.
there's a 10 there.
And you can spend, legend if you'd like.
So you got at least 4. 4 plus your epic. So 5.
5 points of lethal damage.
Mm-hmm.
You flick out your dagger, and it just literally the guy's looking at her, and it just goes, and you just see blood starting to well up. It wasn't enough to kill him, but he's bleeding, and it's not
But
pleasant.
he's not noticing.
He's going to be reacting shortly, because he's going to spend willpower to go, yeah.
Did something go by me?
What was that? And of course, how does your dagger return to your hand? Is it just like, you put your hand down and it's magically appeared back, or does it fly back?
2 minutes is a long time, though.
Yeah.
Oh, how flashy do I want to be with it? Like,
Do you
Be
want to
flashy,
be? Do you
get
want to
more
be
stunts.
super subtle? And by the
No,
way, did you
I
guys
wanna-
tell them about stunts?
No, I asked you to tell them about stunts.
Oh, in Scion,
Cheaper.
there's a mechanic called the stunt mechanic. If you describe what you do in a really cool and flashy way, I can give you 1 to 3 dice extra.
But it also has to affect the environment.
Yeah, if you interact, well, it doesn't have to affect the
thought-
environment, but interact with the environment. So if you,
You get
play
more
in the environment,
points.
yeah.
You get more dice if it interacts
And
with
if
the
you do
environment.
something so cool, everyone at the table is excited to see your
Ah.
roll. That's 3 dice, and you can choose to either get 3 dice or a willpower point back. So you want to be flashy when you describe what your character's doing. So flashy is good.
Think John
So-
Woo.
does it continue going past this man and shatter the big, tall, vaulted window behind him?
I don't know. Does it?
Does it? Are you?
I think it does, because then I'm going to be like...
So
it's gonna come
is
bam.
it
So you
going
want
this
to
way?
take the distraction off of me.
No.
It's more...
So
it's gonna be
which
something
window?
else they're
Because
gonna do.
I would think this would
Goes
naturally
out
be the
the
window it goes
unbroken
to.
window
I
and
would-
Or
comes
does
back
it
in the
arc
broken
off his
window.
neck and go out that way?
I think it's like curve and then hits the tall one at the back.
So it hits this
Yeah,
one and
the
blows it
counterpart
out.
to the one that
So you
was
just
already
hear this
broken.
crinkling as this paint is knocked out.
I like the symmetry. If that one's out, that one's gotta be out.
Okay, well, that one looks nothing like this one, because this one looks like something that was 7 foot
Obliterated.
tall ball of destruction went out in a hurry. Almost like it got whatever it needed and it left in a hurry with a package, a very large package, possibly a body-sized package.
That it's hard.
Although I just have visions of Shrek where all the stained glass windows are broken except for one, and the dragon goes.
Symmetry. Okay, so your dagger goes flying out.
And then it zooms back in.
Okay.
Flip, catches by the hand.
Okay. So unfortunately, my dear
They
mooks,
taught me this in Brazil.
it's Brazilian dagger throwing. They don't have the legend to do much except look at you. You almost feel kind of sick when the one guy's just staining his shirt with his blood.
It's not white anymore.
Not really.
You're wrong.
This is old hat for us, apparently.
Yep. And what would you like to do?
They
You have a
desecrated
very
temple of
target-rich
love.
opportunity.
And a heart of a scion.
Mhm.
I would like to shoot someone.
Okay. now remember, as I did
Good
offer
size.
With my
before,
bow.
I did offer before you couldn't divide your pool up if you want to take multiple shots. You, however, when it comes to shooting your bow, do have enough dice
Well,
that you could
I
do
mean,
that.
he already took someone out with his dagger.
Well, he's
No,
not
still
out.
standing.
He's wounded.
Hey,
he's
he's
dying.
on
He
his
just
way
doesn't know it.
out.
Dying, not
He's
dead.
taken
He's
care
a little
of.
distracted, and soon he's going to start getting lightheaded, and then he's going to fall over.
So which one would you?
And this one.
Oh, I
got
think
taken
that one's
out
going
by
to lose his head
Jazz.
shortly.
Yeah. So we're two down. Got two left.
Mm-hmm.
We should see if we can catch
No-
someone and talk
No one's
to them.
attached the top guy.
This one's
Oh.
wounded.
See, I
we'll
thought I
take a
wanna-
little chunk out so you know that he's wounded. That's the chunk missing in his neck.
I wanna go after
That
this
guy?
because these two are the muscle. So
Mhm.
I want to take out the muscle.
Okay. So go ahead and get your dice pool,
Alright,
which is
how
going
does
to be
this
your
work?
dex. So your dex, which is
Where
4,
is that? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay, 4 and a
and
box.
you have 1 automatic success. And then you would take your marksman, which is 3. So 7 dice total. And if you want, you could do like the others and use expression. You shoot it at your arrow in a very artsy-fartsy way. Or valor, you step very valorous and just plunk an arrow into this guy you just saw. Remember, you did see that amazing perception roll, so you know these guys are jerks with hearts on the altar.
Yes, I
Other
did.
bad
I
dice.
do know that
Or
they're
vengeance,
jerks.
to use 2 dice.
I think I like vengeance.
Okay.
I get vengeance. So that means I get 2 more dice.
You get 2 more dice.
Do I lose anything?
Nope.
Or, okay.
Well, you'd want to X out one of the boxes.
It's a
you can do that
temporary.
after. Yeah.
It comes back. It's not like you lose the valor. You just can
You-
only use this feat like
That
one
many
more
times.
time.
Yeah.
in this particular encounter.
And
Wow, I
you only
kinda
have 1 success.
suck.
You could spend one of those 16 legend points to warp reality, rewind life all of a sudden, and actually re-notch that arrow and try it again.
Wait, is it cubed or squared on the legend?
The legend points are squared.
It looks
Okay.
square.
So 2 times 2, 3 times 3, 4 times 4.
3 times
So
3.
if I lose,
Yeah, so 9.
so
Not
if I
3
lose
times
a
2.
leg-
Trust me, that was the hardest thing for me with Scion was like the squared part. Why don't we just use the numbers times the numbers? You know, oh yeah.
No, it's good.
So now I have 15.
Okay, yep. So you can re-roll all of those
How many did I roll? I rolled 9, right?
yep. 7, 8, 9,
So
yep.
does that mean do I still have the same number of valor because I re-round time?
Well, you
So I
will,
didn't lose another
since
one,
you're
or I am going to
re-rolling
lose
exactly
another
what
one?
you just rolled, you get to roll again. So exactly what your roll was, you get to do.
Yeah.
It's a redo, basically. You're forcing reality to let you redo it, and I think you were better this time. That's a 2. So pull all your winning dice aside. So that's a 0. So we'll go ahead and add this one on top of it, since you'll need 2 dice. So you have those 2 7s and the 8.
And that's a 6.
So you have 5 successes. So you're then going to take these 5 successes, because normally a defensive value would reduce these numbers. So if you had at least 1, you hit, and then you roll damage with the additionals that you had. So your bow does 3 lethal. So you then get to add 3 dice to what you have there, and go ahead and roll that for damage.
To these?
Mm-hmm.
plus? Does she roll those two?
Don't forget these two. That's the 10. I just put the one on top of it, so it symbolizes 2, because 10 counts as 2 success.
Yeah, no, I'm planning to keep mine alive.
So you're only rolling 5, right?
No, because plus 3 for the bow.
An 8 and another 8. That's a 6. That's a 6. That's a 7. That's an 8. That looks like a 5.
And there's
That's
a
a
7
6.
there.
7 and
So
that's a 6.
5 points of damage. Okay, you
Does that
basically
kill him?
it doesn't kill him. You do flip a very good arrow shot into his side, and you just see that it's literally right here in his chest. And you're seeing the little.
Did I disable him?
He's really hurt. You know, basically he's got native to dice right now, and it's.
Did I take out his gun hand?
You probably think that you pin down where he normally would pull his coat back to pull the gun out. It's going to get in the way. You know, because coats really weren't meant to be pinned to your chest there.
So his shooting arm is intact.
Yeah.
I took out the other arm.
That's okay. He'll still have penalties from pain.
Yeah.
And not
shot.
being able to pull his coat open. And he'll die soon.
Yes.
Okay, so we went down now. 3
And what's the
badly
speed
wounded.
of your bow? Your bow is 4. You forgot to move everybody else.
Yeah, she
didn't
was.
So, pretty much, they're doing Jack Diddley because they're centered of attention.
Diddly.
Yeah, good show.
Neighborino.
Okay, so, back to the 4s that are now 5s.
Okay, so how many we have? I'm going
2 wounded ones.
Okay, I think I'll just keep it up. It's built. I mean, it's not even been 2 minutes.
No.
So
Been like 6 seconds.
exactly. So I get 2 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep center of attention.
Do you want to move closer?
Yeah, I'll move a little closer, like slowly, sinewy. Like,
Provocatively.
Let me entertain you.
So what would you like to do?
Right. So this one in front of me is distracted.
Yes.
I'd like to keep him alive for questioning. I'm going to hit him on the back of the head with the hilt of my sword to
Knock him out.
Blunt.
Because remember, blunt damage will always knock out. It won't
Yes.
kill.
Right. So that's my normal attack. So dex plus melee.
Mm-hmm. And then any accuracy on your attack.
So
His sword has accuracy 1, so you get an extra dice for that.
Yeah. And if I spent some of my creation points to give my sword a +1 success to hit, do I get an extra? Is that just an automatic success?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then my epic dex is an automatic success, right?
Yep. So you have 2 automatic successes on top of whatever you roll.
1.
Are you willing to accept that?
Ooh, I spend a point of legend and I roll again.
Okay. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna do it.
Because
Because we're at 8:45.
Yeah. So go for it.
1, 2, 3. That's better.
Plus your epics.
So 5 total.
5 total.
Okay. You basically turn around and smack him in the back of the head, and you just see his head bolt forward, and he's just like teetering. You can tell if you hit him again, he's down.
Great.
I see a consistent amount of numbers and damage here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So then we go on to our 3. Doctor.
Stab him
Are
again.
you going to flick your knife back at him again and cut the other side of his neck?
Doctor, can't you see I'm burning?
I mean, if no one's got fire powers, then no one is burning. I'm sorry.
Not yet. I've got matches in
You're
my
a
pocket.
doctor, you know they have penicillin for that.
Roses are red, violets are...
That counts as a roll. I heard dice drop.
Oh.
It counts as a roll.
He got 2 successes.
Did I? I don't even know how many I'm rolling. Alright, let's see. Yes, I'm going to throw my dagger again.
Okay.
So that's your throw plus, is it?
3,
your deck?
and then throw is 2.
Yep.
Alright.
And your epic success.
Yeah, he gets 1 epic success.
Wow, I got Jack Diddley.
He got it.
He
Do you
got
want to spend a
1.
point of legend?
Can
Hey,
I-
you
for
only
it.
need 1.
It's a one
As long
shot.
as you have
Go
1
for it.
success,
Yeah.
your freebies count.
Oh, then it wasn't. He
Then
had
it was-
no actual success.
Oh, no actual successes.
We
You
had
have to
epic.
succeed on your thing before the freebie points kick in.
Where'd that go?
As he throws his dagger and it goes flying awkwardly.
Flying, soaring.
Oh, well,
That's
definitely
better.
at least 1.
He got 3 because he
No,
rolled
and a
10.
10. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Plus
so then
the-
so
plus the
4.
So 4 successes. You flick the dagger out.
I'm just
It hits the other side of his throat, and the other artery opens up, and you just see the guy literally go blanch, and just drops to his knees. And you're assuming he's either really good at standing still, not breathing, or he's dead on his knees right now.
He just bled out. There you go.
Bye.
Okay. Your turn, my friend.
I'm gonna dash the open window. What do I see?
Give me a freebie perception roll. I just want to see how good of a perception you're looking at the glass. It's also the light is changing to natural light. It's the streets of
So
Vegas.
would he do perception and awareness
Well,
then
well,
for
yeah.
that?
Well, that's
Yeah,
a
it's a
perception
standard
roll.
perception roll.
Is it daytime?
It is daytime.
I'd say in the streets of Vegas, he's got some pretty good perception.
Well, oddly
5.
enough, in this situation, it's not the streets he looks at. Because first, he does the, I look down. You see broken glass that people are just walking on and ignoring. And then all of a sudden your view looks up at the
I think he got
building.
6.
And then you do this
3, 4,
back
5.
and forth. And all of a
That's a 10.
sudden,
That's a 1. That's a 10.
Oh.
all of a sudden you look up at the Eiffel Tower. It is Vegas after all.
Mm.
And you notice a figure that looks to be very large if it was a person. It would have to be at least like 7 foot tall, with angel wings, Grecian robes, carrying. It looks like a person, in their hands.
How far out is he?
It's like a good half a mile.
These guys
least.
aren't good at human sacrifice. You're supposed to take the heart and leave the body, not take the body.
It depends on the ritual.
Yeah, it depends on the ritual. It's supposed to remove the heart from the body.
Hmm.
Maybe they want to keep the body alive. Magic.
That was graceful.
That was.
I want to capture his attention. I'm going to belt out, Angel Halt!
Is he an
I
angel?
want to capture his attention and
Got
have him
angel
look at me
wings.
with a presence plus charisma.
Give me a... That's a long way to scream even for you. Give me...
Did he scream it mentally?
Well, he doesn't have that ability.
Right.
So give me a ability and attribute for your shouting, which could be performance.
Well, it would. I could use presence, or I could use the vocalist.
Whichever you can come up with a better combination. I'd
Wait,
say
does
go for
Madame
it.
Television come with a megaphone?
Unfortunately, probably not.
There still needs to be a Scion that's got a certain helmet with lights that does things when they sing.
Oh, right? That'd be...
Hank
That
really
would
likes
so
you.
be a great one.
Well, it would
Yeah.
be. It would be a
Yes.
charisma plus presence then. So
Okay.
we'll do this. Since, as far as I can tell, I'm defending the weak, as in the sacrificed victim. So I'm going to spend a point of valor.
Okay.
For 3.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to spend a point of willpower
I
for
don't know
3.
why he likes
Oh,
to do this.
he's cranking it out here.
Lick, 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 mom. Lick, 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 mom.
Claire
I'll
throws.
re-roll 3 of these because I don't have enough dice.
Okay. That's a big ass dice pool.
1.
You may want to spend a point of legend.
Chomp, chomp,
two,
chomp.
You got raw.
3. Yeah, well,
What's the full?
I don't know what the full is.
Chomp.
He always goes to my shoulders. I don't know why.
That's a nice. That's good.
4. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a point of legend for that.
All of a sudden, reality is bending.
Oh, I've got indigestion.
You're almost seeing the matrix at the window frame as the windows just. There you
A bit
go.
better. 1, 2, 3,
1, 2,
4.
3. Come
And
with
3
me.
more.
Ooh,
5, 6.
10.
5, 6.
Okay, 6 successes. All of a sudden, you say that, and like the camera will like zoom in on what literally looks like an angel in Grecian robes carrying a beautiful blonde woman whose chest was ripped open. And all of a sudden, you say that, and like, you know, whole anime style, the camera pans to you as you shout out the window in a very angry voice, and it pans over to the figure that turns away, just slowly turns, and the wind blows the hair back, and you're looking at this beautiful goddess.
I activate Serpent's Gaze.
Okay? So what does that do to someone who has higher legend than you?
They can resist it, but it's still a roll for them.
Mm-hmm.
Or a roll for me. Hang on.
Okay,
Cake's actually being chill now.
I mean,
When I
ish.
killed Bastard.
He's so happy.
He's not numbing now.
He is very happy. Well,
As he goes from my knuckle.
spoke too
Except
soon.
for you don't realize that he's actually got claws digging into the palm of my hand.
I do. He's looking at my armpit. I know exactly what his eyes are looking at here. He's like, no. No. It's not fair. You just give me the finger. You gotta make me fight for it.
Pardon me.
Got Cake's attention.
Yeah, they would have to spend a willpower to resist it.
It's like, I don't care what I chomp, as long as there's something to chomp. Chomp!
I'm gonna go for the meaty bits.
Yes, that is how Kate likes to play with me, too.
It's his way.
Likes to
So,
disembowel my
activation.
forearm.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was 7
Chomp on the
successes.
fleshy bit.
Okay.
Because I forgot about my epic charisma.
It was a pretty epic damn success. That's why she looked right at you.
And the activation goes off with 4 successes.
4 successes. Okay, on her turn, of course, she will definitely spend the point of willpower to just nonchalantly brush off your attack. But for now, she's got eye contact with you, and you've got eye contact with her.
Exactly. And that's all I want.
And how old is your character? I need to know this now that you've made eye contact with her.
How old?
Because I know you have epic appearance,
Yes.
which means you're beautiful. Are you young?
My character's 23.
I'm 35.
We'll do
20.
Go 25.
So you're young and beautiful.
You're also young.
Which
Are you
means
young?
you're...
Young,
Yeah,
in my
like
prime, and
84.
full of
Which means
cheese?
she looks at you,
We're buddies.
and you see this wicked, cougar-ish, raw hunger look in you. And it comes right back at you. Oh yeah, it's almost like she was cursed to fall in love with young men and then use them up.
Almost like she was
Come and
cursed.
get it, baby!
Oh my goodness. We're going to die.
Okay.
We are going to die.
And this was you, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we forgot to move everybody else. So what was the speed of your knife? It's fast, isn't it?
4.
4. 4. We've broken the. Actually, what's the speed of your sword?
5.
Okay, that's all. So we've broken the foursome. Now threesome of foursomes.
So, but
Oh,
we
God, you
have
have
yet
the
to
closet.
see what our Scion of Artemis is going to do.
Artemis, you see your friend out there like talking so much shit out the window.
You're
just went up
talking
my-
to me?
He just went up my arm like a corn on the cob.
Yeah, it's so tasty and tempting.
Nom 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 nom.
This photo shoot.
So would you like to finish
Right.
off the one you're
That's
shooting
just like-
at, or
Yes. Wait, what about this one?
the other
This
one that nobody's bothered with?
Yeah, time to take that one out
Okay,
with my bow.
okay. And by the way, your bow is unlimited ammo. It makes magical airs when you pull it back.
Mine does too.
This is like Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Except yours is
But mine's not a light bow.
A moonlight bow.
Alright,
Moonlight bow.
what do I
Moonbeam.
do again?
So it's going to be your dex.
Circle of life, man.
Plus your marksman. Good save. You really dug in there.
I mean, I'm
Plus
sorry,
plus for
my
your
cat
accuracy.
is acting ravenous.
Accuracy. Where do I
Oh,
find
it's okay.
accuracy?
Should be on
There
the
it
weapon,
is.
yeah.
Okay, so 1.
Mm-hmm. So you have accuracy 1.
No, he's being clingy.
And then
So go ahead and roll, and then you'll get an automatic
See,
success from your
he's
epic
just
dex.
expressing the Titan's changing of the love,
Okay.
virtue.
Not bad. Not bad.
So it's a painful kind of love.
It's the love that hurts.
Love
That's
hurts.
6. Okay, so 5.
Okay, plus your automatic 1. So
I
you
already
go
added
5. Okay, so are you good with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and add. So you have.
Your
So here's your
successes.
successes. You could spend a point of legendary roll, and then add 3 dice to that, and go ahead and roll that for damage.
Good work on being very distracting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, when everything's got DV0, it sucks for it. But, yeah.
Ooh, I see some zeros.
Yeah.
I see a
So
9, a 0.
I know how to soul hold center stage.
Oh,
4,
so does your
4,
companion.
5. Okay.
Okay, that's pretty damn good. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you fire back into him, and he just collapses over the altar. Arrow sticking out of him.
You look like a porcupine.
I'm going to murder you now.
I'm going to murder you.
I'm a death floof. Fear me.
But here, work the camera. Work the camera.
Where's your like bravado? Yes, darling. Yes. No, like this.
Mutual Obadiah.
We still have to do that sometime.
Yeah.
Okay, Key.
Okay? And the speed of your bow?
Bow.
4.
Speed, 4.
Ooh, she got a fast bow. Ooh. What kind of bow does she have?
She has the medium bow.
Well,
You have the big bow.
no, I have the medium bow.
You have
But
the medium
thing-
bow? Too bad you didn't spend a point of relic to make it faster.
Who's got
I
big
don't
balls? You've got big balls.
So unfortunately, my
sanctum of
guys are
noticing.
staring in absolute terror as they sense their compatriots being dropped one by one.
Yeah, because this isn't serpent gaze.
No.
They're,
And
but
all
they
of a
just
sudden,
can't seem to look away from me though.
as all of a
For 2
sudden,
minutes.
It's
you guys don't see it, but from great distance. And it's almost like her voice is carried on the wind to your ears. You are lovely. You will be mine.
Oh dear.
Bring him.
Aw, snap.
And all of a sudden, Jazz, you feel the very air around you
She's ordering.
start to waft around you.
Uh-oh, she's ordering.
As you
eating
practically
takeout.
hear...
Jesus.
My fart does not have enough thrust to weight ratio for this.
no, you don't need a thrust. You just need to
As-
scare her away.
As you almost see the wind that wafts in the window almost take the figure of a woman, like an air nymph.
Oh.
As she's going to attempt to grab you and drag you out the window with her.
Okay.
So go ahead and give me it's going to be brawl and strength. We're going to do contested brawl here.
I have my sword in my hand.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is you contesting her pulling you out the window. This isn't really you
Okay.
fighting her. This is she's grabbing you with the wind that she is, and she's sucking you out the window.
Now we're gonna.
She's a wind, huh?
Uh-huh, wind nymph.
She's a
I was gonna
wind.
say, isn't that a sif?
Mhm.
Sif?
So,
So, and she's willing to, she's gonna do what her boss says, and she's gonna use her Rhapsody. Give herself 4 bonus dice, because she's all about that.
Yo, I'm all about that roll. About that roll.
Ooh.
No failures. All
That's a
about
lot
that.
of ones. That's not fun at all.
I rewrote
I'll
that one song
spend
for my
legend
bard.
You know what? She's willing to spend a point of legend too, since she only had four successful rolls.
No detriment.
As the map is slowly wiping out. Ooh, that was much better. So what you got?
Nothing.
You got nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, crap. She
Yeah.
has 7 successes.
Okay.
So, guys, as you're watching him, he's got the serpent's
Ow.
gaze, and she's like, oh, yeah, she wants some of that. Oh, yeah. As she said, Asian taking out. And the wind grabs around you and almost everywhere, and you just feel like, for you, it feels like someone just fired a fan off right behind you, and it's blasting out in the air.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost like that weird, kooky Lois Lane being carried by Superman by one handhold.
Do I see this?
You all see him just get sucked out the window, but it's almost like a weird slow-mo suck out the window.
Okay.
And he's doing the Mary Poppins with
Okay,
hey,
now
careful
you're
with
getting
those
little
claws,
crazy
buddy.
eyes.
That was
Do you
claws
think
toward
he
the
might
face.
actually be legit hungry?
If he's not been
is-
fed.
Yeah.
It is 9.
It's about his time, yeah.
As you are sucked out the window by about 3 yards.
Huh?
And
Yes.
You're literally looking straight down on the strip.
Open tomorrow. Oh, it's 9:09.
It is 9:09. That's why I'm trying to get all active and kill somebody. With
So-
love. She's going to take him back.
So let me know when I get around to my turn.
Okay.
Let me know when it's my turn.
So, it is our red brand of courage.
Oh God! So he's been sucked out the window.
He's been sucked out the window. He's about 3 yards out the window.
We've concluded that Cake needs some food.
Oh.
Or some people.
he needs some food.
I'll
Cats count as food in a crisis situation.
Right. So I'm
They're
going
stringy.
to.
If cats count as lip balm, then people count as food.
I'm going to.
Cat count as lip balm.
Have you ever seen Book of July?
No.
Oh.
Oh Lord! Oh Jesus! Fuck, dude! God damn it! I hate that. Ooh, now it's in my head. I'm gonna use my sword skill, my fencing skill as an Olympian fencer, to complete the attack on this dude and knock him out and over.
Okay.
So. Oh, 3 successes?
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay.
So 3 plus your weapon. Uh-oh, what was that?
My weapon's damage is 5.
Mm-hmm.
3. Oh my gosh. We've got 2, 4, 5. 5 successes.
Okay,
plus my my epic, right? So 6.
He is ridiculously out. I mean,
Right.
you biff him, he biffs the pillar, he's down, and you see 2 big lumps from where you nailed him and a lump in his forehead, and he's gone.
Right.
And your speed is 5?
My speed is 4 yards.
Oh, no, I mean the speed of your weapon.
Oh, yes, the speed of my weapon is 5.
Okay.
But I'm going to move, too.
Okay.
So,
Moving is a freebie.
right. Lord.
Oh, this one is dead. Got an arrow in his back.
The other 3 are pretty much dead or dying.
These are all jacked up.
Okay.
Arrow, throat. Oh, yeah, that one's dead, too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
On his knees at the altar.
Just kind of like.
I'm going to run to the window and yell for my delightful companion to join me there. Because she's the only one I know who can fly.
It's not exactly flight.
Well, you do know someone else has
Oh, you can
fully
fly too?
bound. She can't fly, but she can jump like the Hulk and land like the Hulk.
Oh, nice.
So she could jump,
Jessica
catch,
Jones.
and yeah, exactly. That's true. I forgot Jessica. I only listened to her at work. I didn't watch her at work, and I forgot about she does the Hulk jumps too.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, technically Thor does the throw.
Okay, so then I should not go out and tackle him.
So you're up. So do you want to go out the window and tackle him?
I said because technically my
You know there was a
center
can of
this
food
still
in the
continues to
refrigerator.
go.
Yes, I didn't spot that. So.
And they'll just follow me.
These guys?
Yeah, because I'm the center of attention.
One's knocked. There's only one left.
Okay, so
These 2 are dead. This one's knocked out cold, and that one's got an arrow in him, and he's hurting.
Okay, I'm gonna go after Jazz.
Oh.
I'm gonna use a willpower and a
point of legend.
Okay.
To activate Wind's Freedom.
Okay, all of a sudden, a second breeze picks up, and you go flying out there, and you're going to try to what? Just grab him from the waist, grab him under the arms. Give me a... We're going to do a athletics or brawl off. It's
Athletics.
brawl. It's brawl. Because you're wrestling him away from someone else's grasp. And you know what? She's going to use her Rhapsody, because when you have Rhapsody 4, you use Rhapsody 4. You use it 4 times.
Never piss off the
which
demigod
one?
or
It's,
god.
brawl and what?
It's strength or dex in brawl, or unless you can come up with a cooler combination. I mean, you could come up, and you see that there's a wind nymph that's got him. Because she's coalesced
They are
enough
very
that you
happy
can
right
see
now.
her. So you
They are
could
very
always
happy
do something
right now.
different to
Animals,
affect
you
her, because
mean?
she's
Yes,
holding him
I
right
can
now.
hear the dishes moving. They're eating so ravenously.
Aww.
So she's going to resist you taking him from her. You're going to roll against her to take him from her.
Okay.
And I'll roll my very large dice full in my hand.
Just quick, someone
You
break
know what
wind.
I'm gonna activate expression.
Okay, you're going to express yourself?
Yeah, it's like, oh hell no.
Because it does make sense. If a friend goes out the window, you go out the window too, because you
4
fly.
more dice. To mine, and
I got charged by it. I rolled. You know what? She's going to spend a point of legend. That many dice should not roll 2 successes.
Roll one success.
Very cute.
Oh no, I rolled 1 success.
Really?
The 1 success had cousins. Not many
Okay.
cousins, but cousins.
So, what I'm gonna do is,
Oh, you're going to stunt it up? It sounds
yes,
like.
I am. I'm gonna stunt it up. So, because of course it's like running. How am I gonna stunt this up? Because I can't really affect the environment because it's just the sky.
You've seen Superman. You haven't gone out the window yet. Use that as part of your environment. Remember, there's silk tapestries. There's all kinds of things you could say come out with you and whatnot.
Okay. As a matter of fact,
See how I throw
one of
bait
the
out there?
hearts, like there's like a heart banner type of thing, and I'm gonna turn it so it's flapping. You know, like in those Chinese epics where they have those flags and banners that just like go out and like, almost like the rhythmic dancing in the Olympics. It's like, so it's like doing these dancing moves almost as if I'm running on a red carpet.
Okay, I'll give you 2 for that. That's good. And
I'm gonna use it to wrap around him.
you guys think that's 3 worthy?
I mean,
You were supposed to say, "Ooh,
Just
wow."
wrap it around him and then drag him
especially
back.
if she like, you know,
Okay,
so sit around.
so you get 3 bonus stunt dice. Thank you very much.
That's a satisfying sound of dice.
Yes.
Okay, ooh, okay, not too bad. Not too shabby. 1, 2, 3,
Do you have more than 5?
4, 5, 6, 7,
Ooh.
8.
That is more than 5. So you beat her even though she burned legend to keep a hold of him because the mistress says bring her candy. She's bringing him her mistress candy. And all of a sudden
I'm wrapping that candy back up.
You were just gonna grab the tin foil.
And are you pulling him back, throwing him back in, pulling him back
I'm
in?
pulling him back in.
Okay, so you're coming back in with him. You're not staying
Uh-huh.
out there.
No.
Okay.
Are you kidding? I maybe have the sky purview, but she is the creature of the air.
Okay. So all of a sudden there's this
And
classic.
I fart in her general direction.
You send foul wind her
I
way.
break wind.
I have consumed dairy.
Oh my god.
It's just extra combustion.
Oh my god.
Your friend blushes as you do this.
Because that would not be my tactic.
Yes. As you literally get the whole Superman whoosh into the wind, back into the window.
See, I was totally not phased. Friends.
Give it a minute, let it waft.
Oh, technically that was a 9, actually, because I have an epic.
And you now, how far did you want to fly back in since you had momentum?
All the way back in.
Well, no, I mean, like, are you
Wait.
going to the door? Are you just stepping inside the window?
We're gonna go.
I'm
Like
doing my
midway
best to
in the
maintain eye hold.
Okay. You can easily watch it holding.
Mm-hmm.
So she drops you off at the window, and then so you can maintain the eye, and then she lands in the middle of the room.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden, when you're maintaining eye contact.
It's not her turn yet.
I know.
Does she only go for guys?
Now we can kind of give a little information because your friend's been stoned. Do you have occult or history or religion or
Occult 3.
Occult 3? Give me an occult 3 roll.
I just need to make sure because
Yeah.
my epic appearance.
Just
I
roll
have,
the.
I have epic appearance, and I'm 23. So I just want to make sure that she ain't coming after
2.
me.
2. You actually recognize her from Greek mythology. You're seeing beautiful statuesque wings. Not that many wings types. You think it may be Eos or Aurora, is the case maybe, whether we're talking Greek or Roman pantheon. A Titan / goddess, the books were iffy on which she is, but the problem is she was cursed by Ares to constantly fall in love with young, pretty mortals, and the mortals die on her. She apparently, in one of the myths, hooked up with Paris from Troy, and he was made immortal to spend time with her, but he even died. Curse be damned.
Yeah.
And some of the rumors are it was either Aphrodite or Ares that cursed her because there was that whole Ares Aphrodite thing. And she
Eros.
and Eos mouthed off about it. So Aphrodite doesn't like her either.
Oh, come here,
And
baby.
she's technically
Bring that
kind of the
over
mother
here.
of the divine ones.
No, it's cake and a hairband.
Oh, he loves his hair.
Yeah.
There's a hairband
And you're definitely getting the idea that she is Titan spawn when you're looking at her with this, and you're thinking, I think that's who it is. You know, that Titan has an axe to grind with Aphrodite. And the whole, like, love thing, because she's
Right.
forced to love unrequited pretty boys.
Alright.
Okay? So you were saved by your teammate. That's why friends are good. Okay, so we're going to let you go up, because, you know, it makes perfect sense. What would you like to do?
I don't
Friends
know.
just Superman in the window.
All the bad guys in the room are dead. Jazz has been saved. What do we do next?
Jazz is like
Kill
literally
him.
eyeballing something
We
out
wake
there.
up this guy on the floor and talk to him, but more unfortunately, it's 9:21.
Yeah.
So we'll have to leave soon.
We have to leave.
And he means we have to leave now.
So here's what happens. Our awesome Scion of Artemis gets right next to her friend there, who's staring Eos down, who's holding the limp, magically sustained body of Aphrodite. Because actually she dropped her legend to become almost Scion-ish level, and they magically removed her heart, and they committed a ritual that was causing the Titans to basically poison all the love that she spread around the world, using her heart as the focus for the poisoning.
But we got our heart back, so.
You, in your infinite awesomeness, take your arrow and shoot an arrow in a double fashion. The first arrow disarms her, which basically means she makes her drop the body of Aphrodite. And the second arrow follows up and pegs Aphrodite to a building. So she's like sitting there with crude stitches across her chest, you know, and magical glowing thread, because that's what's keeping her alive, is this like cow heart they put in her. She's going to kill someone when she gets free.
Yeah, she is.
And she's hanging because you arrowed one of her parts of her toga to the wall.
Kelly's.
No.
Oh, that's yours.
No, that's yours.
Oh,
As our dear friend keeps the snake vision going, and she resists it, and she comes up to you, and she plants one on your lips. Because the problem is, she too has serpent's gaze. And she uses it on you. And she starts getting all hands and wings all over you in
There was
ways.
no consent.
He who gazes it makes it. as the Doctor of Love and the Flying Friend go rushing out the window together to go get Aphrodite's body with the heart.
Buddy.
Because you have the heart.
Yes.
Because you know the mission is save Aphrodite, and these two will be busy for a while. As you...
Thanks for the distraction.
That's what I was meant to do.
As you get there and you start whispering in her ear. Because I'll give you two an occult roll if you have it. Or academics.
I have both occult and academics.
I had a feeling you might. As Kelly kicks me to hurry up and wrap it up.
My academics is 3, my occult is 2.
Which would you like to use?
Should I do intelligence, academics?
That's probably your best combo, I'm thinking. You seem smart like that.
I am.
You are smarty. Let's go party.
Stay alive.
1, 2. I have 2. I'm going to spend some legends.
Because that's what we do.
Well, yeah, at this point. 1, 2.
2, that's all you need. You get the idea that's exactly who it is with you, especially when she starts groping him and kissing him with the serpent's gaze, because she likes to keep her eyes open. And she's saying, oh, my love, and she starts popping out this litany of past lovers, because names don't matter to her, so she's calling you everything in the book. You immediately are doing the whole psychological thing. You're like, I know who this is. This is Eos. She's got damage. She's been done wrong by men in her life and forced to do wrong by others and perpetuate a horrible cycle that's perpetuated itself to the point of all of a sudden someone has convinced her that this plan is the one that will make her the god of non-love, which is the closest thing to being the goddess of love. And all of a sudden, what are you going to do? How are you going to disarm her in this current situation as I start packing up things? See how I did that? That was slick.
Yeah, I'm going to use my
Now, thankfully, she did crank down her divine power as well, so she's only going at a legend 4 right now herself.
I'm going to use my charisma and presence.
Okay.
Hang on, my legend's not lower than 4.
I'm going to...
Okay, her legend's 5. She's a demigod.
I'm going to spend my...
And her DV is 0.
Expression.
Okay, you're expressing yourself?
Oh, yeah.
So much expression.
And I'm going to grab her face between my hands.
Ooh, you're going to break their gaze?
I'm going to attempt to talk to her. Let me check my dice. I'm doing charisma, presence, and expression. Eos, this isn't who you want to be. This isn't what you want in your life. This is me spending another legend.
It's because at some point she says, I get all you Greeks up, mixed up.
Yeah.
It's all Greek to me.
Stop it, Hephaestus.
1, 2. Ah!
Oh no.
Can I spell another legend?
Technically you can. There's no saying you can't.
Fuck it.
As you're going to get fate bounder.
Yeah, really.
I bet I do. Okay, that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow.
And 7.
Okay, so what do you tell her?
Eos, you are not controlled by your past. You do not have to accept the bonds of others on your emotions and your person. You are a strong, independent woman. You can control your emotional response and your choices. You are not going to be bound by the patriarchy. You are going to break forth and find true love. And lasting love. Stop this madness.
Because you say that. Are you willing, because I point to Jazz, to spend a point of legends and express true love to her? She's a Titan. You guys generally assign some Titans are stuck in the role that they're stuck. There are certain pantheons through extremely expressive, passionate acts, such as the Norse, who have wooed titans away from titanhood. It doesn't hurt that they kind of killed their greater titan. Yeah, Trevor with his character did it. He actually fell in love with one of the sirens and
one of the Rhine maidens.
And meant it. It's so cute that he actually said he meant it. After she stole his wallet. That was also a machine gun.
So complicated.
Mm-hmm.
If you are willing to spend a point of legend and give her the kiss that of all of true love.
Sure, why not?
Okay, you give her the kiss. You spend a point of legend.
Sure.
As all of a sudden...
Give it a performance roll.
Well, you know, she's already enamored with you, so it won't take much. I mean, that's why I'm not making an empathy roll or anything. That all of a sudden you stop struggling, especially since the gaze was broken. She looks back at you with like maddened eyes. Her eyes are just consumed with passion, but in a mad way. And all of a sudden, what do you say and do to her? As you spend your point of legend and put on the mojo.
There are better paths, and you are better than this.
Aww.
Yeah. And then you lay one on her. And your lips are a freaking precision instrument.
Yes.
In music, of course.
He does do kendo and sex parties.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So there we go.
And you kiss her back in this. You guys are all having this slightly awkward feeling.
Yeah,
but you're all kind of like in the whole public displays of affection.
I mean, we are progeny of...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so you guys...
I'm more of like the dirty
You're looking at
You're
this
the one
and you're
that's
like,
uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Walk 'em over here.
pretty much.
This wasn't my expectation. But okay, well.
Meanwhile,
you know what I
you
do
two
to
flew
men who
off.
Look at me, right?
Yeah,
Kelly, you grabbed Artemis. You grabbed Aphrodite's body.
You've
You
been
dropped.
playing a man this whole time.
You dropped Rico
So you
down.
think.
Rico, he did heart surgery. He popped open those magical stitches, and then pulled out this horrible beef heart thing. Put in her magical heart.
So
Sewed her back together. Are you willing to spend a point of legend and give her chest compressions? You don't have to roll.
You don't
Just
have to
spend.
roll.
Yes.
Yeah. You spend a point of legend and begin giving her chest compressions, and between
Can I
your
give shock factor? Granny, wake up!
Oh my god. No, that's a bad
Oh yeah,
thing.
she'll wake up and bitch slap you.
That's the
you're
point.
giving her compressions, and then all of a sudden you feel as the magical sutures just like start melting and dissolving, and the wound just starts closing, and you just,
Let me get my
you
hands
feel
out.
the echo of a heartbeat, and all of a sudden you say, "Granny, wake up." The next thing you know is you go,
I'm against the
staying
roof.
alive, staying alive.
Staying alive.
And just as you finish the staying alive, you get the hardest manga-style slap across the face that has you picking yourself up like 3 feet away in the lap of a Batman performer on the street side.
It's a good thing I'm wearing my tights.
And he looks down at you and goes, "I'm Batman." As Aphrodite proceeds to look at herself, and you see this little caked up blood on her shirt. Her shirt is completely open because it was this really gorgeous
Like she was
gown.
posed for statues.
And she is just statuesque in her nudity, that's basking there. And people are starting to come up saying, "Can I have your photo?" and offering $5.
Only 5.
Well, it's Vegas Strip, you know.
Vegas, yeah.
They don't have more
Literally,
than
it's the
five.
Expectation.
Strip.
Yeah, fair.
Oh,
And
it's
as
almost
all of a
like-
sudden there's this cascade of photos going as she's looking around like, what just happened?
Guys, I've got a
And then,
sacrifice.
of course, the camera pans back and there's this kiss of all
Wait,
kisses.
there's too much. Let me sum up.
Here. Put it on the jumbotron.
And then what do you say to your grandma? And she immediately looks up, looks around, there's the kiss, and she gets this, "Aww," as she sees you making out with Eos.
Click, selfie, sex to Instagram dad.
Sex to dad.
Hold it.
Duck lips.
Platypus Bill.
As immediately, as soon as Aphrodite's heart is beating, you can feel the hearts around you swelling with love. As love is back in the air, I mean, you can practically smell the rose blossoms around her when she stands back up.
Love is in the air.
Well, I was going to say, Aphrodite, 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 the goddess of love.
Yay!
We saved
You
Valentine's
saved
Day.
Valentine's Day.
Yay! Woo! So what'd you think of Scion?
That was a very like
This is like a short one.
Super light.
Condensed.
yeah condensed.
Usually it would be like 2 more hours, and you would have been flying to
But
Paris
I'd like
for
to
last
get
minute
at
save.
least, hopefully, 3 hours of sleep before work. So
That's just
She's
crazy talk.
biased with her wanting sleep. I mean,
Right?
that's just so
Well,
wrong.
Thank you guys. It was
yeah,
fun
you
today.
have to drink your
you.
bit, right?
Thanks for lending me the books.
Oh, you're welcome. I know you love Scion too.
Also hosting.
On the battlefield, I'm a warrior, ready to kill or be killed. I've defeated orcs from the north, sent Kandorian demon spawns back to the depths, and drank with Cimmerian heroes. But when I get back from a hard day of disemboweling my enemies, I enjoy nothing more than to open my castle doors and find a dungeon crate as my reward for blood well spilled. Designed for role players and tabletop gamers, Dungeon Crate is a monthly subscription box service with a treasure hoard of loot you can use on or off the battlefield. Miniatures, dice, tokens, coins, maps, modules, terrain pieces, handcrafted items, RPG jewelry, and more are yours for only a few gold per month. You even get a digital crate along with a physical one as an added bonus. So what say you? Are you ready for postal glory? Oh boy. DungeonCrate.com. Let the adventure begin.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
Hey guys, Jim here from Creative Play and Podcast Network. Just want to let you know, on our Facebook page, we'll be posting soon that we've got a Kickstarter that starts this week, the week of February 12th. Go ahead and go to facebook.com/Creative Play and Podcast Network. Jump on in the conversation. Let us know what it is you'd like to see as rewards. Let us know basically what you guys would like, because we want to make sure we're sharing and making you guys part of the show. So come on to our Facebook Live, join the conversation, and check out Kickstarter. It'll be for D&D Journey of the 5th Edition's 2018 season, but you know how that always bleeds over to all our podcasts, because it's all one big family network. So come on, check it out. Let us know what you're interested in, because, hey, you're part of the show too, because we make this so we can listen it, and you can listen too. All right, guys. Thank you for listening.